I'm saying, how do you identify the colored in that space? Thank you.
No, I'm saying it will go to Alex, it will go to Tembisa.
No, I'm saying the person who's applying for the tender. So, for example, with my boy,
how would you see it?
With my boy, his mother is English name, English surname, full on Kalati, Masnash, like that. But you know, Mlotshwa. So say Bugi PE yak. How are you gonna say what he is?
Yeah, Maranyiti,
Dansile Mlotshwa, for example, Olate. How are you gonna
like, hey. No, I'm just saying that I get most people that are in government are black people.
Yes.
So even if you bring a black name but you're colored, or you bring you are white and
but not apply.
No, but I'm not telling you I was planning on problem. No,
something else. That is why Root are still getting the big tenders.
No, then we can't look at it. But I'm just saying, I get the frustration from that in fact Slalama flats in fact the housing that we're getting is not the same housing that Abu Taki that are getting. Even Abu Taki they're complaining. No, I'm not saying that the housing that Abu Taki get is perfect. I'm not saying that at all. You
saying Ondaki generally are getting a better deal than the average Ndaki is getting a better deal than the average color.
100%.
And I'm disagreeing.
No. Look where
you can't just use Cape Flats as an example.
Most places where there's a lot of colored people is flats.
What are you on about?
And black science scholar camps.
No, for sure. But most townships.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So Agunama township that what I'm saying to you is that Lama flat lawone are not equivalent to what Abu Taki would stay in a Lokshin.
If you want to compare, let's go Cape Town, a Philippi versus Marbrain.
Why was not the colored community?
Philippi.
Mamel, why was not the colored community like Tembisa, Springs, or
because
LX,
there's not a lot of them. We look at the demographics.
But don't put them in flats.
Let's go.
The flat they design a certain culture.
Let's look at Joburg. Yeah. Now we're just looking at the standard of living.
Sure.
Aldos, versus Ivory Park. Where do you think it's better? Just the standard of living.
Yeah, no, for sure. Yeah,
Ivory is better.
No, Ivory is better.
So I'm saying, when I look at the worst colored communities, and I compare them to the worst black communities,
you don't think that colored people are being marginalized in South Africa?
You know what I wish? Can I tell you what I wish? I wish when they had the unemployment stats and those per capita stats, they also broke it down via racial profiling.
Yeah, I hear you.
Because if I'm trying to look at percentage of, do I think that all colored people have it? No, I think that a lot of colored people are marginalized. And again, in this hierarchy that I said colored people are second from the bottom. So I'm not trying to make it seem as if now they're having it glam at all. They still have it shit. I'm saying black people have it shitter. So I'm saying
that's from a numbers perspective.
No, from a percentage perspective.
Okay.
So you know what I'm trying to say is that if I go back to my hometown, if you're a colored person and you live Efeli with a colored community, you can still walk to town.
Can I say this? Who do you think government prioritizes when they take out a budget? Colored people or black people?
I don't think they break it down like that. Because
they do.
I'll tell you why.
Can I
tell you why?
Because most of their votes come from black people. They do.
Can I tell you why?
Okay, sure.
Can I tell you why? Because I feel good when you're applying for things like ARTP, they clump you into blackness. I think if you are talking about a marginalized poor community, it might be the marginalized white community. Who the poor ones? You're one of the poor ones. So,
but I read the article. What can you?
So I'm saying, whenever I see colored communities in many towns and cities, the colored people can still walk to town. Black people are so far from resource and opportunity. They have to take a taxi or a train to opportunity. The colored people generally in spaces, and it's not because blacks are so lazy, but they have jobs. Work at Clicks, work at Pick and Pay, Simmons at Edgar's. They generally, their lowest group of people have jobs. They work at VW, Mama Mechanic.
Call center.
Call center. But if I'm comparing their weakest group, colored people, versus our weakest group.
The fact we can't even count the amount of millionaires that are there in the colored community. Like, we can't count them. I'm just saying that there is a serious issue.
No, but you're looking at a numbers thing. And if it's a numbers thing, we will always dominate from a numbers game. Yeah, sure. I'm looking at a percentage thing. From a percentage game, I'm saying, what is the percentage demographic of colored people in the country?
Excuse me.
And from there, what does the unemployment look like in that space? That's all I'm asking. And I'm not saying, Guti, they've got it better than Indians or white. No, I'm saying they've got it better than blacks. Because blacks are at the ass crack.
Yeah, no, for sure.
The squatter camps are full of blacks. They're not full of colors, they're full of blacks.
You understand, in a sense that you have problems, flat, and there's a certain perception about colored people, whether Kira, Cape Town, or Gauteng. When someone makes that statement, it cuts deep, man, because there's a certain way in how we're viewed as a community. So I'm not condoning how they're acting, but I can understand fully why outside of Gating, forget Gating for me. Outside of Gating, the people that are in the comments, they're like, hey, yo, Tina should value everything if you are perceived in this manner. There's no other thing in the media that shows us in a positive light. And I'm a cheater, then they also then jump on that thing. I think it's hurtful.
I think what they said was racist on the podcast, and I don't want to defend what they said.
Sure. I'm
just trying to say, Guti, as colored people are frustrated, and they should be frustrated, but I think they frustrated the wrong people. The same way that you find black people fighting internally, and then you find black people attacking the colored community. That's the wrong people to put your energy at. That's what I believe. And you have so many colored people that want to separate themselves from blackness, and you go, this is where we should be coming together. Because we both, number 4 and number 3 in the racial groups, have it the worst. We should come together and actually say, what's the next step?
And we won't.
So the problem with coloreds in this country is that we as South Africa have lumped them all together. We haven't done it with blacks, because with blacks we will say Zulus, Vendas, Pedis, Xhosas, we've segmented like that. Colored people aren't all the same. And that's what people don't understand. Because now when they talk about coloreds, people think about the no-teeth, snook-eating Cape colored. Kanti, there's coloreds from every single province that draw from the culture.
Yeah, colored people don't speak Afrikaans.
Bro, but look at the provinces that speak Afrikaans. Western Cape speaks Afrikaans. Free State speaks Afrikaans. Northern province, sorry.
Yeah, northern.
So and northern, like
northern province is Limpopo. Northern Cape.
Northern Cape, like there's it's not South Africa. So now if you're a colored person from Durban, so if I look at the colored people that grew up around Newcastle, their influence, they're not eating snook. Where's the beach in Newcastle for them to go fish for snook? So a lot of them, if you look at what they eat, for example, has been heavily influenced by the Indian and black community.
Sure.
So the coloreds there in Newcastle, a lot of them, they'll have their priyanis, or they'll have ipapa, they'll make istambu, they'll have nyama yanga phakathi, because they've been influenced by the people around them.